All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about real music and the way the media talks about things. That and just whatever I want to talk about. Doing what I do in real time for a few real people out here, just like you there and just like me here. All right, so this article popped up in my feed from the classic rock industrial complex, the media industrial complex, which no matter what you're interested in, you're basically told what to be interested in and what constitutes classic rock. And every so often, they'll talk about something that's actually classic rock. But what's weird is their radio station doesn't play it. All right. Specifically, before I get into the article, this here. All right. I showcased this when it came out, or a little bit after it came out, the Allman Betts Band, Bless Your Heart, which is a nice little dig, I think, at people who, now it's a Southern thing. You have to be from the South to understand Bless Your Heart, but I think most people understand what it's about. But it is kind of a dig, like, yeah, you're trying, but bless your heart, you know. And same goes here for the classic rock media industrial complex, who will talk about this great band, right? I mean, the Allman Brothers legacy continues, but a lot of people don't even know this is out there. Devin Allman and Dwayne Betts. Can you guess who they are, right? Devin is Greg Allman's son. Dwayne is Dickie Betts' son. And they've been touring since 2018 as the Allman Betts Band. You would think, hearing those two names together, you'd be like, wow, that's got to be good. I mean, go listen to Southern Rain off of this. Go listen to it. It's not formulaic in the sense that it sounds just like vintage Allman Brothers. This is different, but yet it continues the legacy, and it does so with style and originality. It says here, according to this great article from a classic rock website, 93.9 Classic Rock. Are they playing anything from these guys? I know people don't understand why this is a pet peeve of mine. It's a pet peeve because you're playing the same songs over and over again. Imagine if you played something off of this and people might actually call the radio station. First time ever. Or, you know, they're probably streaming it, right? And they'll see the song title pop up. So that takes the guesswork out of figuring out who it is. Wow, Devin Allman and Dwayne Betts. They have a band? That's really cool. Meanwhile, we're still doing videos about songs from 1984. You know, and I love 1984. I love 1985. But we have to move forward, right? I mean, these people, they can't tour anymore. Jeff Lynne, all done. Had a nice run, you know, like 50, 60 years worth of playing music out there, creating music. Hopefully he'll still produce music. Anyway, this is what it says on their website. So the Allman Betts Band has been touring since 2018. While their shows celebrate their father's musical legacy, they are not trying to copy the Allman Brothers. The pair have released 2 albums since their formation, noting they've been inspired by their father's music. Dwayne, who is speaking to Billboard magazine and their feature called Behind the Set List, said it's important that their music has its own character, texture, and chemistry. Still, they don't shy away from Allman Brothers music on tour. Now, a little sidebar here about the Allman Brothers and their music. I don't hear a lot of Allman Brothers on classic rock radio stations. I just don't. And they have a super deep catalog, and they have a ton of stuff that didn't get played the first time around, or only got played a little bit the first time around. And don't even get me started about Greg Allman. All right? He's got a ton of stuff that I don't hear on the radio. Same with Dickie Betts. Dickie Betts not quite as prolific as far as output compared to Greg Allman, but man, his guitar playing is insane. All right, insanely good, by the way. Not just insane, but insanely good. I don't hear a lot from either one of those two solo being played on classic rock radio stations. There's a song by Dickie Betts, I think, called Rock Bottom. We played the poop out of that when it came out. We did. And people loved it. Anyway, Devin Allman says, it's such an honor to be part of the legacy. It's some of my favorite music in the world, which makes sense, right? The Allman Betts Band's live show includes a mix of their original music along with Allman Brothers hits like Midnight Rider, Blue Sky, and deeper cuts. Cuts that we don't play here at 93.9. And for Dwayne, it's important to get that mix right. I could never go out and do a 6-month tour of all Allman Brothers songs. I'd feel gross. You see what he's saying there? Is like we can't just live off the past. But at the same time, if the lights go down in a theater and there's 1,500 people to see us perform and we didn't play one of our father's songs, I would feel gross too. That's interesting. So in other words, he's not going to shortchange people and not play Dwayne or Greg. They're going to play their music, which is awesome, and people are expecting that, but they're trying to tell the world, hey, we've got our own stuff. It's important to play those songs, but we have to move forward. This, again, Dwayne Betts, and it's a little confusing, right? Like Dwayne Allman. I think that's cool how Dickie did that. He named him Dwayne. So, I mean, you can't get more Allman Brothers than this, folks. But classic rock radio, they're too busy playing Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and, I don't know, Foo Fighters. That's another classic rock band now, the Foo Fighters. Yeah, okay, sure. Meanwhile, this thing is probably at most classic rock stations, or you can access it quite easily if you want it. It's collecting dust, digital dust, and again, Southern Rain, but there are other songs on this. I mean, there's not a bad song on it. And I don't have the other album they put out, and I think they've got live stuff that they've put out as well. Quality music, folks. Quality rock, actual classic rock. It doesn't have to be old to be a classic. Classic rock has a sound. As he says here, it has texture, it has character, and it has chemistry. Maybe not casual chemistry. Someone said, I love it when you talk about the casual chemistry between, what was it, Neil Finn and Stevie Nicks. Infamous article. I'll have to find that article again and maybe do a reread of that because it was so funny. Anyway, folks, one more time for this because it is fantastic. Go check out the music of the Allman Betts Band. I can't see how you'd be disappointed unless you just don't like this style, which, again, that's a different story. But if you like the Allman Brothers, you like rootsy, traditional, American-sounding music, I don't know, however you want to categorize this, it's just really good stuff. And if you had radio support, these guys, I mean, I'm sure they're packing mid-sized places and so forth. I don't think we're ever going to see what the Allman Brothers did. Although the jam bands out there, you know, Tedeschi Trucks, there are a lot of bands who are selling out shows and nobody would have known about them unless the internet wasn't here and Spotify and so forth. So you got to give a little kudos to the alternative way of enjoying music. But man, do I miss when radio had a clue. They just don't. And again, the pet peeve here is that they put this on a classic rock radio station. They put it on their website. They don't play the songs. Just, I don't know. There's something weird about that. All right, folks, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, buy me a coffee, Patreon, YouTube memberships, and PJ Rock Super Chats. Great ways to support this channel. Thanks to PJ. I'm able to put gas in my car each week. The other channel is still out there, 82,000. I'm chasing that number. I'm over 6 right now. So, and just FYI, every so often, I will post some audio over on the other channel, mostly to get the attention of people who don't know I'm over here now. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. God bless everyone, and I will see you soon.